It's a great, wonderful morning, and I'm pretty sure we all know that we got a lot of things to do in a short time to get it done. But first of all, let me welcome everyone here. The Department of Public Works and the Bureau of Solid Waste have been busy working with communities for this starting off to be a very successful cleanup. But we also have many partners, and we want to thank those other city agencies to help in this effort. The Department of Transportation, the Department of Recreation and Parks, the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood and Constituent Service, the Mayor's Office of Power and Dirt, and the Bureau of Water and Wastewater. Today you will see city trucks everywhere. As we help many communities, residents, and volunteers who are out doing their part to make and keep Baltimore clean. This means more than just cleaning today, but working to keep the city clean every day. This means using trash cans and keeping lids on those trash cans so we can keep the rats away. It also, as you look over here, we got some recycling bins so that we can reuse materials to help make us a more sustainable community. We also work on keeping our sidewalks, alleys, and yards clean, and keeping the gutters, storm drains clean of trash, and preventing flooding to protect our neighborhoods. So we have a lot in store for today, and believe it or not, we've set all kinds of records in that we got 200 plus communities, over 5,000 volunteers helping us out today. Now, to kick off this great and wonderful event is our Mayor Stephanie Rollins Blake.
Good morning. Thank you very much, Director Fox, for the kind introduction and for all of your hard work. It's so good when all of this comes together and we have all of our volunteers together and, you know, somebody upstairs is on our side because we have good weather. So I'm grateful for that as well. I'm very proud to be here with Councilman Nick Mosby, who understands the importance of reaching across the borders to help out for the common good. I know that I'm not going to be stopping in the 7th District, and I'm glad that he is understanding and supportive of what we're doing here in this community. So thank you very much, Councilman. I'd also like to thank all of the volunteers, and especially all of the volunteers who are here from city government. That it really makes me proud to see all of you pitching in. I also want to thank Brian McDonald and everyone involved in the Veteran Artist Program, Come Home Baltimore, and the 6th branch. Wave your hands, everybody. Give them all a big applause. Congratulations. I know you are a very active group, very committed to making this community better, safer, and stronger, and I appreciate the partnership. As you know, we are gathered here today to breathe new life into this blighted vacant lot. There are many vacant lots all over our city, thousands of them, and they're a result of over 60 years of disinvestment in our city. And as we work to grow Baltimore by 10,000 families in 10 years, we need to address citywide blight with all of our power. We have to be strategic, we have to be focused. Vacant lots attract trash, they attract illegal activity, making otherwise strong communities less healthy and less attractive. Until recently, getting your hands on one of these vacant lots throughout the city was a challenge. And that's the last thing you need is red tape and a challenge when you're trying to make your community look better. So in 2010, we launched Vacants to Value, a comprehensive strategy to encourage reinvestment in our communities and cut the red tape that was discouraging people from investing in Baltimore. To complement the efforts by Commissioner Graziano in housing, we announced our Power in Dirt initiative, and I want to thank Vu Dang. You're out there somewhere. Wave your hand, Vu. He is our Chief Service Officer. He was given the task of trying to come up with a strategy for how we can engage volunteers all across our city to combat some of the city's most intractable problems. And I don't know about you, but vacant lots all over the city, I think, is one of those ones that we can all benefit from the coordination of volunteers. So thank you, Vu, for all of your hard work. With the Power in Dirt, we're offering individuals and community groups the opportunity to breathe new life into vacant lots in their neighborhood. We know the truth. You know, while there are a lot of critics out there, a lot of cynics, we know that there are far more people just like us that believe in the future of Baltimore and don't mind getting their hands dirty to make it better. So we found a way to remove an impediment to progress and allow people to invest their sweat equity in the city. Here, as well as in Greenspring and Westport and Hollins Market and Penn Lucy and Station North and neighborhoods from one end of Baltimore to the other, residents are stepping up and taking over and turning the vacant lots around. And in just 7 months since I launched the Power in Dirt initiative to help residents do this, they've adopted more than 400 vacant lots. If we keep this rate up, we can get to 650 in just one year, and I know that's a powerful number. So we know that there is power in dirt, there is power in the people of Baltimore City, there is power in the residents of Oliver. For years, residents have been chasing away crime and grime, and they continue to fight for their neighborhood. And I want to thank you for your commitment and doing what you've done to make your neighborhood stronger. Thank you for deciding to plant seeds in this vacant lots. I'm proud to stand with you today. I'm proud to get my hands a little dirty with you today. Today we are planting the seeds for our city to grow, for this community to grow. And Power in Dirt is a partnership on so many levels. And today is a perfect example that City Hall cannot do it alone. We need good partners in order to make this happen. And I would like to thank Constellation Energy. Wave your hand, Constellation Energy. Woo! I'd like to thank Home Depot. Do we have any volunteers here from Home Depot? Scott's Miracle Grow. They helped us leverage the power of the volunteers in every community. After all, the path to growing our city is a complex web of individual actions and collective sacrifice. We have a steely resolve to demand better, and we know we have an urgency to demand that everyone act now. Knowing that the yield of these labors is not at all immediate, but is by far the most important. Here in Oliver, I see hopeful and progressive people who reject the politics of small versus big government and instead choose the promise of a stronger community. So today we're talking about taking part in a huge citywide effort to make Baltimore better, safer, and stronger. Today, as Colonel Fox said, over 5,000 residents are participating in the annual spring cleanup. They are cleaning streets, alleys, sidewalks, medians, and yes, vacant lots. And I will be visiting them and other Power and Dirt vacant lot projects today. We want you, and I know you already know, that you are an example to others. I want you to keep it up. So when people see us on the news tonight, you will provide hope for other residents, businesses, not-for-profits, faith community, educators, and other institutions to make the decision to join you and adopt a vacant lot. Join you in getting active in your community. I know and you know that this is an exciting time for Baltimore, and we need to stand with you. You who see the glass as half full. You've already proven the cynics wrong by adopting more than 400 lots. And we know if we keep our energy up and we stay focused, we will have the energy to encourage our friends and coworkers to help us break 650, turning vacant lots from liabilities into assets all over our city. So today I'm excited that cleaning is not just a one-day effort, but a year-long competition to keep our communities clean. 70 communities have answered our challenge by entering our first ever Clean Community Competition. The competition starts today, and we will be announcing our winners at our fall cleanup, October 27th. We can follow their progress on our city website, and we're turning in CBS radio stations, and as well as tuning in to CBS radio and other stations. They're going to be helping us promote the efforts of the community clean all year long. I want to extend special thanks to all of you who have helped promote the Spring Clean as well as our Community Clean competition. CBS Media, Wheelabrator Baltimore, Waste Management, and the Baltimore Community Foundation, as well as Blue Water Baltimore and the Waterfront Partnership. Whether your community is competing or not, today is still the start of something big. It's a chance to spruce up your neighborhood and help Baltimore grow. Thank you again, and now I would like to introduce one of the many volunteer organizations helping us to make Baltimore a great place to grow, Mr. Brian McDonald, Director of the Veterans Artists Program.
Thank you very much, and thank you, Madam Mayor, for being here, for all your support, and for allocating resources to Operation Oliver, and mostly just to Baltimore City and everything that's going on today. We recognize that we're just one community within this large city with this large effort that's happening, and we are truly blessed to have you here to kick this off. Just to give you a little background on what's happening here in Oliver, Operation Oliver, which you all maybe you're familiar with, is an aggressive veteran-led community service project that started back in July of last year. And since then, we've had over 1,500 volunteers representing universities, city organizations, nonprofits, range all the way from New Jersey down to DC. People have really latched onto this idea of aggressive, long-term, veteran-led community service. And just to echo one thing that Mayor Rollins Blake said was the sense of urgency, and we really have that. I'm an Army veteran. I got out in 2008. I moved to Baltimore City after my last tour because I saw Baltimore City as a place where potential is abundant. There's amazing opportunity here. I bought a home in East Baltimore. I still live there. And I met some amazing veterans, to include some that are standing behind me. Earl Johnson, who's the executive director of Come Home Baltimore. And Dave Landamore, who is the executive director of the 6th branch. And I don't have the time to thank everybody and all the partners and organizations that have been involved for the last many months, but I want to encourage you to get behind this larger, significant community project effort that is all about bringing families back to Baltimore City, which I know is part of the mayor's initiative to bring families back into Baltimore City, but more importantly, to focus on underserved neighborhoods that can use not only the veteran skill set that we bring to the table, but your effort, the resources that you provide. And I can tell you that even though this is veteran-led, 80% of you out here and 80% of the volunteers that come to Operation Oliver are non-veterans, civilians, if you will, citizens of Baltimore City and Baltimore County. And we love you, and we thank you for being here. We have a lot of work to do today, so stick around. We're planting a garden thanks to Ryan Stroop, who designed this garden behind us.
Woo, Ryan.
And I think we're going to get to work and plant some flowers, plant some trees, and we'd love to have you. Thank you very much.